Greetings. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am just bringing us in with some of my chakra sage. Yesterday evening, I pulled from my herbal astrology oracle deck, and it was suggested that we work with more sage in this season, so I'm going to try to bring us in cleansing the energy with sage every day this month to keep us aligned, to keep us intentional. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and first and foremost, we are not going to sleep on this glow. Look how my skin is clearing up. Look how the light is showing up. Give thanks for my beauty and all of it that is bestowed not only on me, but in me. I am Simone the Shepherdess. And I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. So on Wednesdays, we do yoga. No, I'm not a yoga professional. No, I'm not a yoga guru, but we are learning to do. Nah, but for real. I'm about to bring us in, cleansing the energy with my sound bowl. The 4 taps that you hear on the sound bowl represent me cleansing the energy of the 4 elements of water, fire, air, and earth. You got both of them now?
Yeah.
As I am playing the sound bowl, I want you to do some deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose slowly until the capacity of your lungs fill up, holding it for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then releasing it from your mouth until all of the air has been released or removed, rather. Before I play the sound bowl, today I've been working with some angelica root. What are y'all doing? Stop.
It's about bomb.
Go put that in the trash. Because why is it wet?
That was
Yeah, that means you put it in your mouth. Go put it in the trash. Ashe, Ashe. So, while I hold the camera back, let's see. Let's do 6 different poses today. Let's start with the forward bend. Since we're doing 6 poses, let's hold it for 10 breaths. Inhaling through your nose, then releasing through your mouth, but not holding it. So an inhale and then an immediate exhale. I show you. So let's do the forward bend. Or do whichever one you want. If you can't go all the way down, y'all, go as far as you can go. Good, thanks. Katie! You better stop raising your voice at him. Yes, you did. Let's do the downward facing dog. And then I guess I'm already ended the thunderbolt pose. So it's like you are sitting on your feet. Almost like a meditation or praying pose. Hands in your lap. Thanks. I got another one. Let's see what the other one do. Talking about, since we did 3 on this one. Let's see, do 3 on the next one. trying to see what this one called. Give me a second so I can fix it. So we're about to do the child pose, and it's the 4th row, first one. Yeah, so let's do that one since we are going from the thunderbolt pose. So now let's just go down to child pose. Shade. Let's do cobra pose. Okay, let's try to do the yogi squat, y'all. Let's do this. Feet flat on the ground, arms between your thighs. Good, thanks. Oh wait, let me. I had to see what cards I'm gonna pull from. That was beautiful. How are you feeling? Give thanks for our progress. Give thanks for showing up for yourself. For being intentional about becoming your best self. What's next? Y'all, so I've been waking up every morning since yesterday. For the past 2 days, one of my intentions is to wake up and do some type of writing. So I've started with the 42 laws of my yacht. I told y'all I ascended in my yacht from the second Roman program. And my yacht is all about harmony and balance. Her main focus is when you leave this earthly realm and your heart is weighed on the scales of justice, on the scales of cosmic law. Will your heart be light as a feather? Will the scales be balanced? Or will your heart be full of anger, hurt, regret, depression, suffering, lack? The journal prompt for today is, do I easily trust my own intuition? If yes, what transpired to cause you to be so faithful? If not, why are you lacking faith in yourself? Again, do I easily trust my own intuition? If yes, what transpired to cause you to be so faithful? If not, why are you lacking faith in yourself? Will yourself lie to you? You got on clean clothes, but you ain't took no bath.
I said took a bath.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
When?
Can you go?
It's time you go?
A little bit.
What time you said he get here? Why you got on clean clothes if you haven't taken a bath?
Cause I don't have time to take a bath.
You just said you don't know what time he coming, so you can literally go in the bathroom right now and take a bath.
He said he's on his way.
What time did he say that?
He did. I don't know. I called him maybe 10 minutes ago. And I was like, you coming? Because it's 2 o'clock. And I told him it was between for 8th grade, 3 and 4. And it's 2 o'clock right there. He said, I'm on my way to come some. Just hurry up. He had a bad attitude. He was the one that's late. So I don't know.
Why do you feel you have to go to open house though? You just want to go?
You know? Because I wasn't gonna go. Now, at first I wanted to go, and then I didn't want to. But then my dad had already took off work and stuff yesterday, so he was like, I have to go.
Get out of your mouth. Again, do I easily trust my own intuition? If yes, what transpired to cause you to be so faithful or cause me to be so faithful? I have to become more intentional about how I want my questions to be in first or third person. You get the picture though. If not, why am I lacking faith in myself? I'm gonna correct that when I type it on the comment. But we know, do you not trust yourself? So when yourself is saying, don't turn right. When you walk into a room and all the hairs on your body stand up and they saying, we're not comfortable in this environment, do you just be like, man, I'm just cold, I'm just chilling, or nah, I'm gonna knock it, I'm still go, I'm still do this? Like, do you lack the faith and trust in yourself? Or when you do get those inklings of a feeling, and we know intuition can be signs and synchronicities, it can be gut feelings, it can be different type of reactions when you show up in different type of environments. It can even be your thought pattern. You could be in an environment with certain type of people, and every time you're around them, you feel the energy of jealousy. You immediately start in becoming angry or full of violence, where you want to fight and be active in a negative way. You want to do negative things every single time you're around these people. Those are signs of your intuition. So, do you easily trust your own intuition? If yes, what transpired to cause you to be so faithful? What in the past happened that you were like, wow, my intuition told me? I'm so glad I listened. I'm so glad I followed my insight. I'm so glad I listened to that nudge. Like, have you ever done something that's just, I don't know, something told me, something confirmed with me, something warned me? And if not, why are you lacking faith in yourself? Why don't you trust yourself? Because it's deeply rooted, and you have to do some more root work, shadow work, to figure out, why don't I trust myself in the guidance it is providing to me? I am providing to myself. Okay, the first deck I'm pulling from is my Audacity deck. Spirits out in there. Wow, not unclear. What is it here? What's the message? The flock needs to know. Tell me. And so, tell me what you need to know. Okay, so we got one card from this deck, y'all, and it is the Hermit card. I don't know why, but I immediately got, look at these different moon phases. You got a full moon, you got the crescent moon, you got the sun. But following up on the journal prompt for today, why, if you aren't able to easily trust your intuition, why are you not so faithful? And it's because you need to go in hermit mode. You need to separate yourself from anything and everybody. Even if you feel like that environment is adding value, take a break from it, step away from it to see if it is aligned, if it is adding value in the sense of aligning you to your ultimate destination. Go in that hermit phase. Stop listening to certain music. Stop eating certain foods. Stop listening to certain people. Stop calling, venting to certain people. Stop showing up in certain environments. Once you do that, then you'll know whose thoughts are whose. A lot of us are thinking thoughts that don't even belong to us. But going into hermit phase, fasting, detoxing, both tangible and intangible things will align you with the faith to trust yourself, to trust your intuition. Y'all making a lot of noise. Did you finish eating your breakfast? The Hermit. Our interpretation of the Hermit number 19, it has COVID in parentheses. That's funny. A touched out mother who is isolated. Did I show y'all? I did show y'all the Hermit. A touched out mother who is isolated by no fault of her own, simultaneously craving human connection and rest. Message. You've been in a constant fight or flight, introvert / extrovert cycle for a while now. You want friends but love being alone. You are overwhelmed but bored simultaneously. You crave understanding, yet everyone annoys you. How can you do little things to achieve more of a sense of balance? Take baby steps. It's funny because I immediately got Capricorn energy from this, because I know y'all, I told y'all my sun and my moon, plus a few other signs, is Capricorn. My north node is Capricorn. I think my midhaven is Capricorn. So I am really a true Capricorn, but I know I have moments where it's like I want to be out and about and seen and doing things, and I have other moments where it's just like I need an estate somewhere with my 800 acres of land, and I need a room for every single thing that I want to do, every business idea that I have, and never want to interact with the world again. So being able to find that balance, and it's so crazy that the word balance came up because I got on here speaking about how I ascended in my yacht, who is all about harmony and balance. Being able to find the equilibrium between whatever it is that you are either putting too much energy into or not putting enough energy into. Take baby steps, take it one day at a time, and slowly structure the balancement and harmony within that aspect of your life. Let's pull a tarot. I'm gonna keep this out. I'm pulling from 2 tarot decks today. I played with some tarot cards this morning for myself, and yeah, my King of Cups is on the way. It affirmed it for me. Spirits, I am near, I am clear, I'm ready to hear. What's the message the plot needs to know? Tell me. Tell me so. Tell me what I need to know. Tell me. Y'all, I'm not gonna keep these cards because too many came out. But we got the 8 of Swords that popped out again. Y'all know that was a card that came out twice yesterday. You are all tied up because you're choosing to be tied up. All you gotta do is wiggle jiggle free. And unhinge yourself. Nobody is controlling you but you. The 9 of Wands, we are nearing an ending. You have fought the good fight and headed towards your abundant season. You put in the work. Your sweat, blood, and tears. You utilize your creativity to create your reality. And it's so funny because I just told y'all my King of Cups coming out. And we got the 4 of Wands. Celebration. A wedding, a graduation, a connection. Achievements. The end of the finish line. Celebrating an achievement, a promotion. And then we got the Empress. Look how pregnant. She came out, not in a, was it yesterday reading that she came out? I didn't pull from this card yesterday, so no. I mean, this did yesterday. So the last time I got on here, the Empress came out. That fertility, harvest season, creation. What are you birthing? You could be birthing a physical child, or you could be pregnant with an idea. I wanted to see if one more card was going to come out. Let me see. If it want to come out, it'll tell me by the time I get ready to do it again. But, y'all, so why the fuck didn't I see on this card? Look at the third eye. Look at, I am taking that as the third eye at the top of the card. Then look at the hands. The hands insinuating like palm reading. Being able to read your palms. Or being able to read others, people, like the lines in their palms, tell a story or give a message. That is all a part of your intuition. Guidance, signs, and synchronicities, being able to utilize things that are around you to guide and lead you. But the first card that came out, or the only card so far, was Spirit Guides. Are you able to trust your intuition, the signs that your spirit guides are giving you, guiding you with, whispering to you with? And you're like, damn, something, I don't know, I just knew to do this. And sometimes it's like you knew to do it because somebody in your past might have did it. Or you know this is what my grandma would do. Or this is what my favorite auntie will tell me to do. That's them guiding you through you. Let's read what Spirit Guides say. Spirit Guides, universal guidance, clarity, and trust. This is confirmation that your spirit guides are present and communicating with you through the cards. No matter the message, they are here to support you on your path. Can also indicate a need to put down the cards and spend time at your altar. Make a point of honoring them and strengthening your bond. When it comes to building an altar, do not overthink it. Don't make it complicated. First of all, you are your altar, so you can walk around with pictures of your ancestors or elders in your wallet, in your purse. Have pictures of them in your phone. Make it a digital altar. But don't overthink it. Get your favorite crystal that you're currently working with. Get an essential oil. Get a fire element, some Palo Santos, a candle. Burn some sage up there. Put their pictures on the altar. Put your pictures on the altar. Write your manifestations on your altar. But don't feel like it has to be this big, elaborate thing in order for you to speak to your ancestors and align with their guidance. No, it doesn't have to be that. When you cooking a meal that you know used to be your grandma's favorite meal, make her a plate and sit it on the altar with the intention of, I am offering you this meal because I'm grateful for your guidance. I'm grateful for the abundance you have aligned me with. We are our ancestors' greatest dreams. No matter where you are right now on your journey, your ancestors manifested this to be where you should be because you are in a better place than they were. And if you feel like you're not, you always have the ability to recalculate, reroute, and jump on whatever pathway you feel that will align with where you think they would want you to be. Did that make sense? Let's do a chakra card. Spirits. I am near. I am clear. I'm ready to hear. What's the message? The flock needs to know. Tell me so. Tell me good. We got joy. And we got impartiality. So we know joy. I wonder what know what, that might be crown chakra. Yep. It's neutral. Which is funny because most people do the crown chakra as this purple color. We got joy, impartiality. You are aligned with joy. We've been pulling a 9 of cups a lot lately as well. We've discussed that abundance isn't just physical, tangible fiat or paper money. It includes, are you abundant in joy? Are you joyful for no reason whatsoever? So nothing is, your joy isn't attached to anything else, meaning that if that anything else disappears, your joy disappears. Or are you joyful just because you have the gift of life? Are you abundant in peace? A lot of people don't realize how much they lack peace. They always talking. They always listening. They always in something. Everything is always discombobulated around them and they lack peace. Are you abundant in love? It costs nothing to love someone. Even if they don't love you back, you can still be the vibration of love that they are seeking, that they are needing. Then we got impartiality. Let's dive deep to see what this card means. But what I automatically see is the paint cans in her hand, and I'm getting balancement. Like, it doesn't look like one paint can is heavier than the other. She's not, more weight isn't leaned towards the other side. It's equal. It's balanced. So let's see what joy says. We know joy is from our solar plexus chakra, our power, our authenticity, our courageousness. How are you standing up for yourself as your most authentic self? Joy, dancing daisy. Let's just jump and see what happens. That's that fool energy. We don't know much about dancing daisy, but we do know that she brings joy whenever she appears. Everyone who sees her becomes happier and more peaceful. Arguments cease as she comes close. People are even healed physically as a result of her presence. No one knows where she came from, and just before the TV crews arrive, she leaves. Inspiration. Dancing Daisy represents a new joyous phase in life and a significant change, such as a move, a new job, or even a marriage. This is the moment after the leap. You may not see where you are going, but you will land on your feet. Personal inquiry. What can I do to invite happiness into my life? Being present is not the same as truly experiencing something. Key ideas include a conduit of joy, detached from joy, higher purpose, profoundly impacting lives, improved health, a birth. Get the fuck out of here, because we pulled the Empress showed up in that tarot deck pregnant. You are about to give birth, whether it is to a physical baby or to some type of ideal. You're about to align with some type of abundance, but it is something in you that you are birthing. Keywords include joy, playfulness, and delight. I'm also getting the energy of maintaining your energy and not matching anyone else's. They say every time joy shows up, arguments cease. Everyone becomes happy. Everyone starts to vibrate in the energy that she showed up with. She didn't match their energy. She maintained hers. So whatever type of interaction you have where you feel like someone has triggered you, or based off of how they're acting, I'm going to act the same or give them the same type of energy. No, you continue to be the light. You continue to show up lovingly, forgiving people, happily. Do not match anyone else's energy. I love it. Let's see what this means. And it's aligned because it says higher purpose. And we know that us being working. Bahana Beige. I quietly listen, allowing you to color your own palette. Bahana is the wise dictator from the town of Beige. She is known for settling disputes fairly. One day, two neighbors are arguing about what color to paint their fence. Bahana gives each of them a can of paint and instructs them to paint their side of the fence the color that the other neighbor wants. She knows that when they color their world in the love of their neighbor's eyes, they will understand and accept one another. Inspiration. Take an impartial look at your situation. The action here is to listen and observe, not interact. Come through. It's matching how Joy showed up and maintained her energy. They're saying also show up in impartiality. Don't come in judging. Don't come in prejudging. Don't come in trying to pick sides. No, come in impartially, neutrally. She knows that when they color their world in the love of their neighbor's eyes, they will understand and accept one another. Inspiration. Take an impartial look at your situation. The action here is to listen and observe. Personal inquiry. If I step back from my present situation, what do I see? Can I be neutral? It is always bigger than me. Affirm that. Believe that. Neutral position, allowing things to unfold, standing in another's shoes, uplifted communication are all key ideas related to this card. Keywords include guide, open-minded, and fairness. Give thanks. Let's pull a tarot card to see. Spirits. And then, and y'all see she got on the indigo, her scarf, her jewels, even though this, no, it's the purple. I was about to say it's kind of indigo, so it's kind of like a mix between the third eye and the crown, what we're used to the crown chakra being. Spirits, nothing there. Clear. Very secure. What's the message? What needs to know? So tell myself. Tell me what you need to know. Come through, y'all. 2 cards fell out. We had the moon card. Are you listening to your intuition? We just had the full moon yesterday. We're still vibrating in that full moon energy. Yesterday I said I couldn't remember what the moon's called, but I think it's called a Sturgis moon. What is the moon revealing that was hidden? Guess what else came out, y'all? The Hermit. Again, twice within this read, confirming that a lot of us need to go into hermit phase. It's a group of us heading into hermit phase, and it's a group of us heading out of hermit phase. We ended up pulling the first hermit card mentioned finding that balancement between being isolated or in solitude and being out interacting with others. Let's dive deep. Oh, I also want to point it out that the Hermit card is number 9 in this tarot deck. Well, in all tarot decks, it was number 19 in the other deck, but the Moon card is number 18, which breaks down into a 9. 9 is all about nearing an ending, nearing a completion, accomplishment, fulfillment, attainment, which aligns with that 4 of Wands card that we saw in the other deck. What am I looking for? 18. The Moon card. The shadow work that needs to be done to make the unconscious conscious. I gotta understand how some of us might need to do more shadow work, more root work, if we aren't able to trust our intuition, trust ourselves. If you can't trust you, then you will never be able to trust anything outside of you, meaning whether it's negative or positive. So you can align with something positive, or somebody say they got an opportunity coming your way, or they're just willing to serve you with their abundance, and you won't believe it. You won't be able to accept it because you're going to think it's a scam, because you're going to think it's a lie, because you're going to think they're trying to get over. You're going to think they're going to want something in return, and you questioning it is going to make you miss it. The moon symbolizes your dark side. The aspects of yourself are not aware of The moon symbolizes your dark side, the aspects of yourself you are not aware of or have been suppressing. It illuminates what has been concealed, bringing it into the open and prompting you to pay attention to your inner voice. Now is the time to tune into your intuition and trust your instincts. What are we doing? Balancing this chakra. Now is the time to tune into your intuition and trust your instincts. You may be called to explore your inner shadows or confront your fears head on. It's time to listen to your inner voice, even if you aren't quite sure why you're feeling the way you are. The question is, do you want to stay in the dark, where it's safe, or move into the light? Allow yourself to be open to endless possibilities that might seem a bit strange at first, but which could ultimately lead you down a path to greater happiness and success. Affirm. It is always bigger than me. Wow. Then I just realized these are 2 major arcana cards. What I'm going to tell you about major arcanas. When you draw a major arcana card in a reading, it is often complex and significant, and its appearance will influence the entire reading. It's usually a prompt to reflect on your life's broader lessons and overall themes. Hermit and the moon, all about your introspection, all about your intuition, all about going within and not relying on anything without. The introspection needed to find the inner light. The hermit is experienced in the ways of the world, and he knows the difference between solitude and loneliness. As an introvert, he relies on his own intuition and understands the importance of taking time to pause and reflect. He has abandoned material possessions in order to devote himself to a deeper spiritual fulfillment. The glowing star illuminates the path ahead and shows him he's on the right track. When you feel stressed, take some time to be alone and refocus. By getting away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, you give yourself the opportunity to connect with your inner thoughts and feelings. Take a few minutes each day to meditate, read, or just sit in silence and breathe. This time for yourself will help you to feel more centered and at peace. And y'all know what else I got? His starlight as well as the moon are illuminating paths. Illuminating just enough for you to see the next step. Some of us are heading in to solitude while some of us are heading out of solitude. But just because you're heading out, do not feel like you'll never be here again. When you feel depleted, when you feel like you need to be filled back up by going within yourself, take the needed time intentionally. Set time aside daily for you to tap in with you to ensure that you are making decisions as you. Lastly, I'm pulling from my healing oracle deck, a closing message. Spirit, I'm near, I'm clear, I'm ready to hear. What's the message the flock needs to know? Tell me so. Tell me what's you need to know. Give me a hug. I don't know. I love you. So what you about to do throughout the week? Until Monday. I love you too, Kaden. Wow, we got one card, and how beautiful is this? Because this has been my intention for the entire year, ever since, well, longer than the entire year, ever since I ascended in my yacht. We got one card, unconditional love, and I am getting brow chakra energy colors from this, but it says unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment toward others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. Every situation is bigger than you. Approach every situation and every person with a heart of unconditional love, a heart that is lighter than a feather. Approach yourself the same way when you feel that you've made a mistake, when you feel that you haven't gone down the right path. There's no way you can offer unconditional love to others if you do not offer unconditional love to yourself. I hope this message added value. I am Simone, the Shepherdess, and I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Y'all hear Quincy downstairs crying. He upset his brother left. Have a beautiful Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow.